Well, all right. Good evening, cyber friends. This is the Midi Man coming at you from Walk Studio, back in Studio B and C. And we want to say we give God all the praise and honor, thanking Him for life, health, and strength. Thanking Him also for each and every one of you out there in the cyber world. Y'all know who you are. We pray for you. We're praying for you all there in the circle members. You know who you are. We are praying that you are all doing very well. Every one of you, all, and I say this to all my contacts on Facebook, YouTube, the people that follow a little bit of what I do. We thank God for each and every one of you. And I really mean that from here. I just don't say it to be saying it, y'all. I mean it from here. As you see the title of my video, it's saying the prophetic series returns. As a matter of fact, tonight is my night of my Bible study at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do plan to do it tonight, and I am planning, if the Holy Spirit don't change my mind, I am planning on going back to the prophetic series that I started weeks ago. I deviated, I had a deviation 2 or 3 times since I started it, but it was under the direction of the Holy Spirit, period. And now, y'all, I got to obey the Holy Spirit. Because we're always, if you don't obey and listen to the Spirit, you're always going to wish you had. Number one, you're going to wish you had. That's just wisdom. Wisdom teaches me to follow the Spirit. So I wanted to say to all of you, I have noticed some things, and like I said, y'all, I got good discernment. I can't help that. That's a gift. That's a gift of the Spirit. And discerning of, I can discern things. And I've been had that as long as I can remember. Even when I didn't even really know too much about what it was, I've always had that discernment gift, and I can kind of see through things. You know, that's why I don't. I try not to be. I try not to be judgmental with no one. I want people to. I want to. I try to treat people the way that I want to be treated. But nevertheless, y'all, I must say, and I got to be honest with you, a lot of times that doesn't happen. People do not all the time treat you the way you treat them. But see, guess what? God don't hold you responsible for what their action is. But He does hold me responsible for what I do. See, in other words, I cannot help and I cannot control you. That's how come the Bible calls it self-control. I can only control what I do. And we are just saying, you know, like I said, I observe things, and we know, matter of fact, I've talked to other people. Matter of fact, me and my buddy Hammerman, we was talking about some things here not too long ago, all about the different things that the Facebook made a lot of changes. People are not getting messages and instant messages, and they're, even if they do get them, they get them like hours later than when you send them, even if they get them at all. And we know that the problem because of the fact of the merger. If I'm not mistaken, they said Facebook, Zuckerberg, he bought out Instagram, and they joining the two together. And it's supposed to be coming out with something else, and I forget the name of it right now, Meta something, I don't know. But at any rate, I can realize that's causing issues. So I'm saying this here beforehand, y'all. I know that some of them are causing issues about getting messages and stuff. But then again, some people are getting the messages. They just a lot of time people just don't have the time. And I'm like this here. I'm always wanting to give people the benefit of a doubt, because people got their lives that they live, they day to day, just like you got stuff that you do. They got stuff that they do, is a lot of times they just cannot get back with you on every post that be made, and on Facebook and on in Twitter and everything, just because people don't, they cannot do that a whole lot of time, because people got lives that they are living just like you got your life. So give people the benefit of the doubt, because I know now Facebook is messed up to a degree, and we just gonna have to wait it out for it to get right. I'm praying and hoping to, in my case, that Restream stay right for my Bible study. If nothing else, I hope it stays right for that. because I can do without it otherwise, because I just use my offline software like I'm doing now and just upload it to YouTube and Facebook if I can. And so that's what I just came back to say, that I'm not going to make this here video here long, because I do plan to do my Bible study tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm just saying to all my contact, every one of you, I mean that, y'all, every one of you, Middle Man cares for you. My heart goes out, and I wished I could just do so much for every one of you. I could just pull you out. I wish I had just something I could just dump all the blessings in the world on you. I would do that. I would do just that. But since I can't do it like that, I can say and pray for each and every one of you, and pray for God's protection over every one of you. And that's what I will do. And so I will return with the prophetic tonight if the Holy Spirit don't change my mind and guide me in another direction. I will return tonight with the prophetic series. We're going to talk about this thing as we're in the last days, people. I know that. I believe that, and I know we are. I know we are, because the Apostle Paul and them thought they was in the last days, and that was 2,000 years ago. Then certainly we are in them now, 2,000 years later. So with that being said, this middleman saying, whatever you get into. If God is not in it, get out of it, because it's going to come to nothing, my brothers and sisters. And remember, middleman loves each and every one of you. And if y'all don't believe that, all you got to do is look at the things that I post on YouTube and Facebook. And when I comment and whatever I see and I run across anything from my contacts, I always put that little love symbol there, because it's real. I just don't be clicking on that just to be clicking on stuff. I click on it because I mean every word of it. See, you can make your mouth say anything, but love is what it does. And I always be a firm believer in that. So until tonight, to the Bible study, y'all, until then, be blessed, be safe, take care of yourself, and reach out to somebody beyond you. Find somebody beyond yourself that you can reach out to and give them a helping hand if you can. This is Middleman saying peace and good evening.